All right, welcome back, everyone. We've got another artist spotlight ready to go. And today we're shining a light on someone who's really making a name for themselves. Nicole Aladrian.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of her.
She's doing some really interesting things.
Really, really cool things. Yeah, she's a singer-songwriter, podcaster, and she even does digital marketing. And she's based right here in San Francisco, so local talent.
Wow, that's quite the combination. Most artists I know can barely handle like one or two things at once, let alone all that.
I know, right? Talk about a triple threat. But you know what's really cool about Nicole is that she manages to blend all these different aspects of her life in a way that feels really authentic.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that she's passionate about everything she does.
Exactly. And speaking of passion, her music is where it all comes together. She's got this sound that kind of blends hip-hop R&B and pop, and it just works so well. You can really hear it in tracks like How I Feel, Giver, and Where You Are.
I've heard Where You Are. That's a great song. It is. And you know what's funny is that all those songs I just mentioned, they all have official music videos on YouTube.
Oh, really? I'll have to check this out.
Definitely do that.
Yeah.
Her videos are super creative too. But going back to her music for a sec, what I really love is how she explores these themes that are just so relatable. You know, like relationships, empowerment, and self-expression.
Yeah, I think that's what draws people to her music. You know, it's not just catchy, but it also has this depth to it.
Exactly. It makes you feel something. And it's not just the themes either. Her voice is amazing. She can sing these beautiful melodies and then switch to rapping like it's nothing.
Oh, she's got bars too.
Oh yeah, she can spit fire when she wants to. It's pretty impressive. And speaking of impressive, did you know that her music is really connected to her Bay Area roots?
I mean, it makes sense, right? The Bay Area has such a strong musical identity.
Totally. You can almost feel the energy and vibe of San Francisco woven into her sound.
It's like how certain cities just have this unique energy that influences the artists who come from there. You know, like think about the blues in Chicago or jazz in New Orleans. It's like the music becomes part of the city's DNA.
I totally agree. It's fascinating how a place can shape an artist's sound.
Oh.
All right, so we've talked about her music, but let's dive into the entrepreneurial side of Nicole Aladrian. Did you know that this woman has created over 500 pages of done-for-you digital products?
500. Seriously?
No joke. I was blown away when I found out.
Okay, I gotta ask, what exactly are done-for-you products? I mean, I've heard the term, but...
Yeah, it sounds kind of vague, right?
Yeah.
So basically, these are digital products that are already created and ready to sell. So think about things like planners, journals, templates, courses, that kind of stuff. But the key here is that they're designed to help aspiring entrepreneurs launch their own businesses.
So it's like a shortcut for people who don't want to start completely from scratch?
Exactly. It's like having a blueprint and all the tools you need to get started.
Yeah.
And for someone who's maybe feeling overwhelmed or intimidated by the idea of building a business from the ground up, this is a game changer.
That makes a lot of sense. And I bet her background in digital marketing comes in handy for creating those products too.
Oh, absolutely. It's like she's using her own experience to empower others to succeed.
So smart. What kind of products does she actually offer? Like, give me some examples.
Oh, she's got a whole range of stuff. Planners and journals, social media templates, and even a digital marketing blueprint, complete with a Canva crash course.
A Canva crash course. That's awesome. Canva's like the holy grail for visual content these days.
Right. It's like she thought of everything.
Yeah.
Now, to add to all of this, she collaborates with some pretty big names in the industry, too.
Oh, really? Like who?
Well, for starters, she works with Emmy-nominated producer Ant Taylor.
No way. He's worked on some incredible projects.
I know. And her music also features Bay Area superstar K-Lou.
Hold on, K-Lou. The same K-Lou who produced for, like, everyone?
The one and only. He's got gold and platinum records galore. And get this, K-Lou is also a movie director. And guess who's got an acting role in his latest film, Faded?
Nicole Aladrian. No way.
Yes way. This woman is unstoppable. So let's recap for a second. Nicole Aladrian is an amazing musician who blends genres seamlessly. A savvy digital marketer who's created an empire of products, and now she's even adding acting to her resume. What can't she do?
It's actually mind-blowing when you think about it. It makes you wonder how artists like Nicole, who are succeeding in so many different areas, are changing the landscape of the music industry.
That's a great question, and one that I think we'll be exploring more and more as we see artists pushing boundaries and defying expectations.
I'm definitely curious to see what she does next.
Me too. Well, that's all the time we have for today's Artist Spotlight.
Yeah.
But before we go, I just want to remind everyone that this is a Bay Play radio production. So if you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to come back again for more.